Welcome to Still Plays. This is Grand Arena Season 6, Week 4, Match 2, and I've already hit Kyber. Hopefully this means a lot more of you are going to hit Kyber. This time around, it looks like CG has made it a lot easier. I've come into this one with 2 losses already, and usually when I come into a Grand Arena with 2 losses into the final week, I'm not hitting Kyber until the last round. I hit Kyber after the rewards from winning the last matchup came in. So I guess it's easier now. Hopefully this is here to stay. It gives us all a little bit more breathing room, and it's a little bit more generosity on the part of CG. But we're going to hop into first taking a look at my last Grand Arena matchup. So with the last Grand Arena, I basically scared my opponent into not going on offense. The I think it was 1935 banners. That is probably the most banners I've ever had. My opponent took out my front wall and didn't even try with the rest. I'm hoping to do the same. This opponent, Real Jointails, was in the Czech Republic. It looks like my opponent this time around is in Hungary. He's already attacked. If he's in Hungary, I don't expect him to attack until the morning. So we're just going to do this now and hopefully have the same kind of result. Looked at his Grand Arena history, and he has the same defensive strategy every time around. So I'm hoping to have the same kind of dominance where, because I know what is on that back wall, I'm going to be able to just walk on through this defense. And his back wall should just be Geos and Old Republic. Let's put this music back on that I forgot about. And let's jump into this thing. See if we can beat 25 minutes this time around. Although we've already wasted 2. Looks like there's some sort of funky audio thing going on where the sound effects aren't working, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Old Republic is going to be countered with Palpatine. As you can see, or as more of my eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed, I had to shave today. We're just gonna do this. Had a work call or client call over Zoom earlier. I always get this going. I still need to speed up my Palpatine. He is way too slow. His good speed mods have been cannibalized by all the newer metas. We're just going to take out Karth as quickly as possible, get more debuffs on the field, strip that turn meter, get a shock onto Zelbar. Now let's take out Canderous. He was so low gear, I knew that was going to take him out. None of this really matters at this point. Let's throw a Fracture onto Zelbar. Let the Hate Flow get some turn meter. Throw the shocks down. I wouldn't worry about losing any health from Let the Hate Flow. As long as you have another turn to use a basic on, you're going to recover that lost health with the health steal that Palpatine gives. You know what? I feel like that's going to take too long. We're going to go after Juhani. Come on. Fracture done. I was hoping for more damage from that fracture. It's barely worth putting this team on defense anymore. I have a 6-star Gear 8 Wampa that I use with mine that I think is more effective than using a full Old Republic, as weak as that Wampa is. Let's get some more buffs, and hopefully now that's enough. God, we've been doing this for a minute. It's just ridiculous. Come on. Sometimes I bring Death Trooper in, but sometimes I don't. The plan I've got going is Jedi Knight Revan here. We're going to stick with the plan. Can underdog it and take it out quick without having to think about it too much. It's time to start using stronger defenses. If you, between 4.5 GP and 5 million GP, I felt like I could still use some weaker defenses, but at this 5 million and above GP, it's just everyone has fairly developed teams, and it's no longer worth putting weak teams on defense. You have to find more of a balance, and definitely mix it up once every week because of SWGOH.GG's Grand Arena history. Most people aren't going to look at it, but if your opponent does, if you're watching this, you care enough about Grand Arena where you probably look at your opponent's history. So it's just worth changing it once a week so your opponent can anticipate what you're doing. Don't matter. Spread the buffs. Get a little bit more protection up. Let's take out Ventress. Oh, beautiful. Good enough. Back wall, we're anticipating Geos and what did I say before? Bounty hunters? Or first order? Bounty hunters? Okay. We're just gonna do old reliable here. We're going to do Trooper. I kind of like doing Marauder more. I like the turn meter Marauder does. Oh, come on. I feel like that's a waste. Let's just do it. I don't really want to. Please? Oh no. Oh no. Let's go for soldier first. Alpha. Okay. It might be time to put some more gear on Scion. That's happened a couple times, I think the last week. Okay, the original plan is CLS for the bounty hunters, JTR for the first order. We'll stick with that. I didn't check where I matched up against him before I took that team. Oh, this is a weak team. I don't think there are any feats this time around, so we're not going to worry about it. This is more than enough. His bounty hunters are no good. Shut down Bosk. Let's get a free hit on Greedo. I'd like to go for the weakest one. Although I like to take turn meter from Boba Fett. I want the free hit with the the crit damage or crit chance up. Gotta hate that. I love Relicon. If you do not have Relicon, you should get Relicon. He has been an MVP for me so many times. Come on. Strip that turn meter. Hate Dengar. He must have good mods on this team. So I am impressed at how many turns these guys are taking. This must be the fastest Dengar I've ever come across, and the fact that he's gear 9 is shocking to me. Let's just try and stun this. Why can't I stun anyone? Good enough. Okay. So the plan here is gas against Padme. Darth Revan against Jedi Knight Revan, and Rey against First Order. That should be more than enough. How weak was this team? Relic, relic, no relic. They're all low relics though. We're gonna... I think we're gonna do this. Been slowly working on getting my gas team to relics, but really all that you need is the relic gas. You can hold off on all the rest. I'm going to put out a video in the future about the squad arena in that lowest viable team series I've been doing, and just show how effective a relic gas team is with Gear 12 clones against a completely relic 7 clone team and a 6-star gas. The single relic on gas trumps the fully relic clones and a Gear 11 gas. Wish that didn't happen. Is C-3PO usually not on this team when I go against it? I usually don't have trouble against this in Squad Arena. And I'm concerned now. I am getting very concerned. I need Rex to go. Please don't die. Oh my god. Ah! This is bad. Because he's not going to counter. How many stacks of confusion before he stops countering? Is that 2? Oh, I shouldn't have brought. Maybe ARC Trooper in this was a very bad idea. Usually, in Squad Arena, I usually have Ahsoka. I mean, it's a win, but that was bad. That was really bad. It's the difference C-3PO makes. Okay. What, I chose Jet and Net Revan here, right? Okay. Fear should... Really, the only person I want them to not mark is Bastila. I want to keep the fear on Revan. I don't want the fear to come off yet, so I'm just going to do a basic. Now I don't have a choice about it. I'm getting a little worried. Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that. Let's hit this shock. Now we can do the AoE. Take out Jolie and we are good. We're going to do Grievous, try and get more banners. The raid team is going to... Raid team has more variance in it. How weak is this? It's pretty weak. He can stun Grievous. We're just gonna do... Sometimes those underdogs don't go the way that you want. Okay, Officer's the engine, we're taking him out first. That should be enough. Let's get some exposes on the field. Don't like any of this. We're gonna taunt with Finn if I get another chance. Okay, taunt. Strip the turn meter. And now we're going to bring the pain on TIE Pilot. Okay. Let's try and stun Kylo. And now we can focus down Unmasked. Okay. Heal up a little bit more. Hopefully I got one more of these in me. We're gonna do a basic. I don't want to kill him too fast. Okay. We'll get the healing immunity on him and then slow play this enough for Finn to go one more time. Shouldn't have done this special with Ray. Good enough. And it should be a weak team on the back. Okay, this is... And no relics here. I'll have no problem with this for the most part. We've got a gear 12 Biston, a gear 11 Scarif. As awful as gearing them up, it's been worth it. Let me get out of the sun. Try and take out Biggs. Okay, I messed this up earlier in the Grand Arena matchup. Let's finish him off. Just bring in Phantom. Come on. What do we got here? Probably 1920. 1914. That's fine. I misplayed a few things, but good enough. I've got the sun in my face. We're done recording. I think I've got this because my negotiator fleet is way better than his. On the back here, his Anakin is not ready for fleets. I think my Django team might give him a little trouble, and I don't know what he's going to have for Padme, because I put my Geos up front. I know he doesn't have his Treyas. He already got rid of his Revan and his own Padme up here, so that he's got a Darth Revan team and a couple others, but he's going to be limited in his choices with what he has left. But thank you for watching. This is another Grand Arena. Be safe out there. Still in lockdown here in California. But everything is going well. So I hope everything's going well with all you as well. Thank you, and be excellent to each other.